So basically what you when you go to the email that I sent you and you go to that Google spreadsheet where you put where you picked your country, basically when you go there, it is the very first it's the very first box. So you guys have about 5 minutes to go through and basically find some interesting things that you want to talk about. When it's your turn, basically the first person to share their screen, it's their turn. And then they'll release their screen, and then the next person to grab it will be able to share it. But I just want, what are the business etiquette? And as soon as we're done with this, we're done for the day. No homework, no nothing else. But I thought there's no other way to do this, and I don't want to sit and read this stuff from what you guys can write down, because then I could just go to the website and read this stuff. It's more interesting to find it and you guys to have it. So, all right. So I'm going to give you guys, I'm sorry.
Do we just get to the search box and type in our country and that's
it? Well, if you go to the website that I gave you, it's in box A1. So if you go to the...
I'm at the site, but I typed in my country and it just like set up links to other things.
If you like scroll down,
yeah, if you scroll down, all the countries should be there.
That's all.
Mine wasn't the first thing either. I just scrolled down a little bit.
Yeah, you got to scroll way down. So if I scroll way down, let me go back to mine. If you scroll way down, it should be all of the countries that you picked. So hopefully if you picked a country that's on the list, it should have stuff there.
Wait, what are you interested in us saying? The business?
Business and greetings.
Okay.
But you might pick up some other things that are kind of cool.
I'm confused from...
Wait, go ahead. Repeat what you said. I'm sorry.
I'm confused where the list of countries are.
So did you get the email that I sent you yesterday?
Yes.
All right. So you're at the Quintessential, the QWIT Quintessential website?
Yes.
All right. And if you scroll all the way down, does that not give you...
On the USA one.
Yeah, whenever I get on, I just see US.
All right. Yeah, someone deleted the link that was there. I apologize. All right.
Pretty hard at my house.
Oh, is it snowing?
Pretty hard.
Wait, hold up.
All right, under resources. Yep, under resources on the main page, under resources, it's the first one, cultural guides. So if you go to the Quintessential the USA one, if you go under resources, it is cultural guides. And then if you scroll down, that's where all the countries are. Sage, did you find it?
Resources,
cultural guides. All right. Bless you.
Thank you.
All right, I'll delete this. All right. There we go. All right, so you guys have a couple minutes to go through. Did everybody find it? Nolan, you got it?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
All right. Yeah, because there's no way I don't want to read all this stuff that you guys could post. I want you guys to present this stuff. So.
Has anyone chosen South Africa?
Yeah, I did.
Sage, you have Scotland.
Well, Scotland's not one of them. I thought it was, but it's not.
Likes?
Yes.
I picked Japan randomly. I didn't know if it was on the list or not.
Bless you. Is it on the list?
I didn't know. I just picked it randomly.
Yep, Japan's on the list.
All right, cool.
Bless you. See, aren't you glad you're not at school sneezing?
I'm sneezing over the internet.
Yeah, but we can't get sick that way. It's kind of cool.
Just like, do you know if they're going to count this as school?
They will count this for our class, and then if you guys do your homework, then yes. They've already taken Monday. I don't know if we're going to have school tomorrow. I haven't heard anything. But if your roads are as bad as Ashford Dunwoody, and I'm a half a mile from school, and it's solid ice.
Do you think we're going to have school Thursday?
I don't think so. Not unless it warms up enough to, because Ashford Dunwoody is a beast, and it's solid ice. I've had 3 cars pass by my road, and I'm a half a mile up Ashford Dunwoody, so I'm actually on the road. I can see the school outside my front yard. And it's an icy mess. So.
So we're looking for business etiquette and stuff.
Yeah, business etiquette, greeting etiquette, anything that's really kind of cool. They do have one thing that I really liked about this. If you guys have an iPhone or an app, they do have an international business etiquette app, which I thought was really, really cool, because you can actually put it on your phone. So if you meet somebody from, I don't know, Pakistan, you can type it in and go, "What's the etiquette?" And I thought, that's kind of cool. All right.
Oh, so we just share.
All right, so whoever is ready to go first, we can start. And again, I'm not expecting a 5-minute diatribe of your country. I just want to know some cool things about it, because again, to do this activity, otherwise you'd have to write down stuff, and I don't want to read it. That's never any fun, because then, anyway. All right, and as soon as everybody presents, we are done for the day. All right, so whoever wants to go first, you're going to have to you're going to have to share your screen, and then once you're done, you're going to have to release your screen so the next person can share. And it's like
Share screen.
so if you put your cursor down at the bottom box, down at the bottom of your Zoom box, a box. There we go. All right,
Miss-
Sage. Oh, yes, questions.
If our screen isn't working, like my screen's like completely black, is that, I don't know why it is, but can I just talk to everyone?
Yeah, but I would share your screen anyway, so nobody takes your spot.
Okay.
Okay. All right, looks like Sage, are you up first?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
All right. So one thing that I thought that was interesting about India, or that Indians do not like to express no, and opposed to supporting you, can like to say something here. Let me scroll down for a second. Indians prefer to do business with someone they know, and they like to build relationships for a long period of time before they start doing business with someone. And generally, they like to go through a party introduction, and this gives you immediate credibility. If you're traveling to India from abroad, it is advisable to make appointments with by letter and at least 1 month, and preferably 2 months in advance.
Oh, yeah, I came into class late.
And yeah, decisions are by the person with the most authority. So whoever has the most power gets to make the decisions.
Oh, wow.
And negotiations are always celebrated by a meal.
Well, that's kind of nice. They take you out to Chick-fil-A when you're done. But they don't eat cows, I thought. That's awesome. Can you imagine not getting a job unless you know somebody?
You know,
That's got to be impossible to get a job over there. All right, thank you. Any questions about India from anybody? All right, Sage, you can release your screen. All right, whoever would like to go next. Oh, Joseph, did you have a question? You got here late.
Okay.
Ooh, Josie. All right.
So I chose the Bahamas for mine.
Oh, wow. Okay.
The meeting etiquette, it's most common to agree with a handshake, which is here. That was cool. I thought it was weird that they are a little to a first name basis. Because like here you usually call everyone by the first name unless they're like older than you. Thanksgiving, it's to bring something to someone's house if you're going over for like dinner or something. Dinner etiquette, you have to dress well. Dressing too informally can be a lack of respect towards your host, which I thought was interesting. You can't sit until you're invited and told where to sit, which Miss like told us to do in our interviews, but like usually when you go to someone's house for dinner, you just like sit down. And it's considered polite to finish everything on your plate, which I think that's like the same thing here in America. Like I said, handshakes are like normal and they should be firm and friendly like here in America. Maintain eye contact. And then with the business card are like how you would treat the relationship. So you treat it with respect and place it in a business card case if you couldn't just put it in your pocket.
Oh, wow. That's kind of cool.
So yeah.
Awesome. Any questions about the Bahamas? That's kind of cool. All right. Thank you, Josie. That was awesome.
I'll go ahead.
This way.
Yep, Nolan, we're on you.
All right, hold on. Hold on. All right. Okay. That's good. All right. Can you see my screen?
Yep, you're sharing it.
Okay. All right. So in Jamaica, the most common greeting is a handshake. You like to address them according to what time of day it is, according to their title, Mr. or Miss or Mrs. And it says to don't address them by their first name unless you're like real good friends with them, and as you get your friendship gets deeper, you call them by their nickname. The manners are informal. Buffet style is the common form. Polite to finish everything on your plate. Someone's calling me. Hold on. Although, and then for business, it says, although it's not like important to be introduced by a third party, this will speed it up. In Jamaica's status is very important. If you're an employee, address them by boss man or boss woman, which is kind of cool. They stand very close when conversing, and small talk is really that's how you get stuff done, by small talk. Business meeting appointments are easy to schedule 2 weeks in advance. They'll have friendly tone even if they're informal. And then it says they're direct and mean what they say. They're not like abstract with what they're trying to say. And yeah, that's it.
I like how it says Jamaicans expect punctuality, although they are not always successful at arriving on time themselves.
No.
That was kind of interesting. Be there on time, but I won't be there.
Yeah.
Awesome. Good job. Any questions about Jamaica? All right. You release your screen. There you go. Oh, I
right.
Italy.
I have Italy, and starting with family values. That's just a quick brief overview. They're the center of their whole lifestyle, and they focus a lot on dress. The way you dress basically says where you're from in the social ladder. They key in on first impressions, and that can last a lifetime. Catholicism is the primary religion. And they're very formal. Greetings are, like it says, enthusiastic yet formal. Their handshakes, and they have business cards, but they're called calling cards, similar to us. And dining etiquette.
Do not give correct. That's kind of funny.
According to what they say. And unlike Jamaicans, they do not expect punctuality. You can arrive like 15 or 30 minutes late, depending on what the occasion is. Very formal dressing and formal table manners as well. You have to remain standing until you're invited to seat. And the host has to give the first toast. And there's a bunch of, like, you have to leave your wine glass full. You don't want any more. And you're allowed to leave a small amount of food on your plate. For business, it's basically all about trust. Third-party introductions will get you a long way. Networking is what Italians spend a lot of their time doing, but they're really good communicators, so that goes a long way. And Italians really tend to judge people based on what they're wearing and how they act. And very formal meeting as well. You have to 2 to 3 weeks in advance confirm the meeting and reconfirm with telephone. And showing American dominance, you have to have your printed material available in English and Italian. And decisions are not met in meetings, just basically the flow of ideas. And northern people are more direct than southern people. Southern people are a little more lenient and leisurely. And they never use high pressure sales tactics like car salesmen. but basically social ladder and formality is a lot of it goes over well in Italy, and another section on dress etiquette, stressing that, and business cards, and that's basically it.
I thought it was interesting they close in August. Did you read that? They close the entire month of August. Like the whole country goes on a vacation. How does that work? Oh. All right. Juliana, are you feeling better?
Well, I chose Ireland. Wait, can I see it? Is my screen?
Yep, it's showing.
Is Ireland. Basically, basically all verbal and like friendly. Visiting a home, if you're invited to an Irish home, you have to be on time and you should bring like a gift. Most the business they're less formal and more friendly than other European countries, and they shake hands with everyone at the meeting. The handshake should be firm and confident, and you must remain like eye contact. And you shake hands at the beginning and the end of meetings. The communication style, like they talk a lot, so like they expect everything, and sometimes they're not all the business aren't all in the office. They're in restaurants and clubs. They just like allows the participants which means they like expect everyone to participate, and they do. And there's just like a lot of engaging and talking.
Seems like a fun place if they meet in bars and in restaurants. That's kind of awesome. I hope you get feeling better. Like 2 seconds. That's really weird. All right.
All right. So I chose Japan, and big thing in Japan is saving face. Japan, denying someone's request is sort of like embarrassing to the other person. A key value of Japanese society is harmony. Meeting etiquette. Greetings in Japan are very formal and ritualized, but they don't expect foreigners to understand these kinds of like ritualized greetings. Like they're just expected to do something slightly. Same thing with gift giving, very ritualized. In dining, there's a protocol to be followed in seating. Usually, the eldest sits at the center of the table, furthest from the door. There's something about going to the bathroom. Oh, if you want to go to the bathroom anytime while you're eating, you have to like put on some special slippers and go to the bathroom somewhere or whatever. If you need a little bit of food in your plate when you're eating, then you expect that you want more food. It's very important that you learn how to use chopsticks. Like really adds to how you understand the other country. For business etiquette, they also Japanese also like to conduct business on the basis of personal relationships. So it's very important if like you know someone or a good associate of the employer. That also does something with greeting. I think it's more polite to wait for someone to introduce you, and that was it. Appointments are required, and whenever possible, should be made several weeks in advance. Sometimes you'll be given small amounts of business, like to test you and see how you handle it. If you respond to questions or statements quickly or with excellent service, it's like you're proving your ability and your trustworthiness. Again, denying someone's request is seen embarrassing to the other person. So whenever you are requested to do something, it's important that you take the request, no matter how difficult it may be. And for dress etiquette, they're very conservative. Men are required to wear dark colored clothes, business suits, and women are supposed to dress conservatively.
I love it. It says some Japanese close their eyes when they want to listen intently. We should like pass that on and make that a Marist standard. We can all close our eyes and listen intently. Kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Thank you, Cesar. That was awesome. All right.
So I have, and
Say, sir.
see my screen.
All right, Chandler. Can I hear you?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Okay. Yes.
Okay. So Kuwait's are very hospitable, but women kind of play a second, like, sub-citizen role in society. They don't meet together in public all the time. Gift giving etiquette. Basically, if you're given a gift or anything at dinner, any handouts you need to you need to accept, because if you don't, it's viewed as standoffish and like you're rejecting the person. Dining etiquette. Dress conservatively. Show respect for them, and the meal isn't over until the host stands. When you're eating, you always need to eat with your right hand. Kuwaitis really judge on appearance. You need to present yourself well, and they also respect education, so you've got to mention your degree. Government officials are restricted to a 6-hour workday, so if you're gonna discuss or plan to meet with them, you need to make it within that. Businessmen prefer to meet in the early evening. Don't schedule your meetings in July and August because they take a vacation and escape the 100+ degree heat. Meetings can be interrupted consistently because they have the prayer times, since the majority of them are Muslims. You got to set up the trust and friendship before business can really be discussed. They're very time driven, so punctuality is important, and you basically have to know the person in order to get the job or work. Don't use high pressure tactics. Just you got to keep things calm and yeah, very conservatively. Nothing too tight, nothing too showy. Make sure you address them with the proper title and keep your business cards in there, but since it speaks Arabic, you can have it translated from English to Arabic. And that's it.
Awesome.
Likes.
Yes.
So mine keeps on exiting out, so just do it on Megan since I'm with her.
Yep, that's fine. I wonder why it keeps booting me out.
All right. So I have Poland, and it says that Polish business people take a formal approach to business, and they shake hands when you meet them and when you're arriving and leaving. And then, like the U.S., the handshakes are firm and eye contact is valued. And older people can kiss the woman's hand if they meet them. The Poles judge people on their personal qualities, and they like to spend time getting.
Oh no, did I lose you? No, did my computer freeze? No! No, did my computer freeze?